There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Heavy workers' boots with... Isn't this something an industrial worker...
Noted.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. You seem to be... A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears still.
Active decay. It's okay to...
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
There he still is, looking right through. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting... It's a bookstore, sir.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl. You're fooling nobody.
Sir, are you okay? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the... Feel free to step in and browse our... I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak.
it does not manifest itself in no such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. Head, yes. But that's like the same thing. Not really, sir. Yes, sir. He's just a fictional character. I understand. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books. No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though. That's a friendly enough face, most of the time. It's the type of book, or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like, not in romance books, sir. These are about nice. It happens, but usually those are unhappy books for most of the page. These are not very common. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not. I haven't read many of those. Maybe should I? I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though. No, yes, she knows book.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your...
Maybe some about other books? Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Hello again, sir.
The girl keeps her hands folded.
What do you mean, sir?
She looks around anxiously. Her hand... The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. She brings out her reddened hands. Her nails...
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Because you usually aren't. I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from... There are several footprints in the mud. Maybe more than 12. No. 1. Standard work boot. Steel. 2. Standard work boot. 3. Hobnailed work boot. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 6. An aberration. Like impossible to tell. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 48. And yet another standard work boot. Number 4.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavy...
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes. A woman or a kid? Okay, how do you...
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Understood. Anything else? Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a pot. A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could...
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at... There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body... The smell is repulsive. You feel it until a pool of vomit lies on...
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. That young woman, the guard, if she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Hello again, officer. Sure. I'm done with... Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. Okay.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below. inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite.
Yes?
An old call box with a matrix, an off-key.
Who knows? Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid... Oh, I'm sorry, officer, but the doorbell is broken.
A single beep indicates you ring the door. What an ominous name. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. It's all you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The door, you hear static from the intercom.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice. Michelle, just... Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. Ever since I came...
A spot of
It's so nice.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call. Silence. Silence. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want silence. No one answers your call. This button looks...
This button looks new. It's probably not connected.
You see a set of tire tracks in a brown slush. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags, and then accelerated straight into the fence. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is... I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. The display rack is brimming with rows and rows of him, maybe 100. Those snow crabs are worse than, not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. Man from
Oh, man, blood and violence, scantily clad women. What does it matter? If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallaman, the man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be...
the display rack. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right book. Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation. the display rack. This is entirely, completely.
Oh, yes, certainly.
You see,
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
you see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron. Aside from poking at it,
Nothing. Now, please go back.
she speaks. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you, just as you're
Sir, don't touch that. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't.
She looks away, mumbling. Why?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now, why? It's not like anyone was. I am sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow. You do? My God, even more reason. No!
Lies. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and
I warned you. You're on.
a heavy door with a... What if you just break it down? That's right. Steady breathing. The room is... It's made of a solid block of wood. Only an echo. No one is there. A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Ow! Shoot! Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door?
Are you alright?
What is going on there? I warn you.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to... A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to...
You're not thinking of trying again, are you? What is this place? No, it's a gym. Though it looks like I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do.
A barbell lies. It's 60 kilograms. Your trust. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
You're right. The weight may fall off. But it would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating. But it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. A warm wave of accomplishment.
Good technique.
your flashlights. Some of the writing has these lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear translucent Welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether Welkins, hailing from the vast one of the Welkins, towering among the rest. It's Vara Hamira, a high well, the hull door.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. Political commentary. That one has a great beard too. This looks like concept art. Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just look at those details.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual. Entire oceans have been frozen. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way. Like a pinned postcard reads, "This is a monthly calendar from the..." As time goes on,
Looks like they didn't make it.
a note in the bottom left corner. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: call in, tune out, Wirral untethered, and heat. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart.
A radio computer. Just sitting here. We have one of these down at this.
The machine lights up like it's empty, like a...
This is where the memory should go.
Nothing happens. This old fireplace, the whole thing resembles K-drama history classes. Radio frequencies, unclear. It looks like a... You think so? Looks like a surveillance probe. Someone very important. The leader of a massive a conductor for whoever decides to call. There's no...
My God, the schedule. I know doom when I see it.
Nothing.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? Yes, that is the question. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games, only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers. Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with heat death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
Through call-in stations. None of the... Then there's the game master.
His fascination is...
Not to my knowledge. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an... No idea. They stopped. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but... It's too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's keep moving.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize. Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same slipstream logo. It seems like that's a good question. Reality is ruthless. An iron safety. What an odd thing to do. Still, those curtains prove to...
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things? Why do you think there's something on the other side, necessarily? In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
Bent metal, broken glass, Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter. Kudos. You see, this ice bear, the bear looks oddly realistic. The lieutenant doesn't answer. A gust of freezing cold. The lieutenant takes a peek inside.
Of course, let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled. You pocket the note and a friendly cartoon bear.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse?
The fridge buzzes with a thick layer of coal dust.
Looks like it. No one has used it in ages.
It's dark.
What are you doing? Wait, really? Maybe it's coming. We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with these curtains.
A lush layer. Maybe you could paint something with. Still, it's good to have this dirt on you. A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind.
There is, yes. And there also...
Your hand reaches deep into darkness.
Are these any good?
Most of them are rusty and...
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but it means there are firearms, albeit in
He likes this find.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles.
Two cables are plugged and electric sizzle. Something close.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows. The note is written with a...
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised. That's a plausible hypothesis. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. Some local miscreant, probably. There are tons of them running around in Martinez. I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to...
Didn't you see a melting ice cream? This orange machine is dead still. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying. Like you slip your finger. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar.
You broke down the back door. I suppose it's just a door. This place, I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now, of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant? You did? Then it has to be true. Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows, some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you...
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her... Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. God, I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting... She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress. She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution. I assure you, I of all people... Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up. It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighbourhoods east of Jamrock. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner. Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Exactly.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally...
Goodness, you were already doing good. Browse. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She smiles and nods.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the... It's not good to talk about the curse.
Wow. Such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy.
The curse. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin. It's not just that, officer. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of... The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
The woman looks aloof. These shelves are overburdened with crime fiction. These books, what's more, not a single mention of, you see, a killing is declared. Dick Mullen, owner, turns, yes, there's also tragedy. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question.
Oh, crime, Rob. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these.
Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close. The plaque on the shelf reads, browsing through all the books with all suddenly, high-speed love, chronic next to Irv's life story. Next to that, River
I really must. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are, I would say, a very influential. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal, perhaps for a layman.
Do her word.
Certainly, it's
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside. Several maps have been attacked. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches this large map, Ozon, Lauren, disintegrating into. In the northeast, you can, on Kai, the ocean breaks connections that you have little eye. Perhaps they are the north coast to the east, Hudon. You feel you're just, it's not real. Still, it's deep.
I'm sorry, officer. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. That old thing, from when some design, they didn't get that far. Always good to be informed of you. I'm sorry, officer. They're quite valuable. Yes, yes. Are you interested or...
This bookstore is not
I can't have you in...
amidst the point of the book. It serves platitude, wholeness. When it's up to your mind, the book features. There's even a chapter on the ancient. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello? Hello? Did you say anything? I can't.
you hear a low rumble upstairs.
After you, officer. Yes?
No response. He just.
Have you tried concentrating on something else?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. Not a fan.
The RCM did.
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles. Really? You look focused on other people's
Your heart beats. The lieutenant.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical professional if you feel that...
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at.
What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you... Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM emerged. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. They didn't identify... There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union, that's right. I'm afraid you and you don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecilic couple. It's just stupidity. Later. Was there anything else you wanted? No. It's not a particularly mysterious. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved. I can assure nothing like that will happen. No. Something...
So desperate. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing.
You mean like a brief? There's no reason. 3 days ago, during that time, The victim had been stripped of a security guard. They didn't identify. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen. That's us. The Rêve. Just to be clear. Good.
Hello. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my... So what kind of dye are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Yes, Amelia is like... Mostly, they just teach... Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? I'm a novelty dice maker.
As she speaks, role-playing games? You know
Very good. Take a look around.
it almost no falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice.
Nothing really.
The lieutenant looks.
Your window looks directly.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually... Well, there's always something. During daytime, there are usually those kids.
She's heard of them.
But I never saw anyone during... I might have. But in this case, it's really hard to make anything out in... It's an odd profession. Making...
She nods.
Anything else, officer? We're inside the chimney of a... But when I arrived here...
Creative.
How did I become one? Some of my friends were role players. Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And I've heard the stories. But I don't play Sans, the bookshop lady. I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Oh, right. But it's not just... You could say so. Both houses. And then there is me. I've been here.
It's because she's in... Maybe it's just because she's so talented that
Malignant entity?
the jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
Is it now? Well, if you ever find a way to explain,
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful.
more or less. Are you interested in anyone specific? Oh, this one turns out. And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just... It's a sub-rosary.
Nothing changed. What does she...
Don't worry, the ice.
Good luck with that. It's not easy. Yes,
You wouldn't. A bit of experimenting every now and then, isn't?
I guess it just wasn't... It wasn't merely a gym. It was Artemideps. It didn't. If any...
You should have known it.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was... You mean Mr. Fabron?
But what drugs exactly?
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals.
Even you can probably do better than that.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. And you know how all kinds of political moves. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier... Really? Anyway, they were made by a company... Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or the usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of...
Men like that are
Sure, but Slipstream is history. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess. Fortress accident, they were an interesting bunch. They certainly took the usual... Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They did.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult.
Not the wisest decision.
The result is...
Anything else? Oh boy, The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girl, and by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you.
Fritte does the same thing.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girls, and they already had the bear. The bear. Of course not. Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for... You did what? Ugh, of course they left it plugged in. The taxidermist who made it said it was his
Sounds cool. Scary. But cool.
Megatherion. It's an image by telling you to do more.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land.
Do you? Well, good luck. Anyway, now anything else? Another failed business perhaps? I've been here for a long time. Oh, right. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting. You could say so.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then...
Right. It used to be a game. My advice...
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
It can't be true. Are you sure it was slipstream messy? Oh, right. Tricentennial. It used to be amazing.
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress.
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're... That's right. I haven't even written my name there. Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old. You must forgive me. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but...
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean? Ah, yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the... Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to...
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty. Nothing so glamorous. I was a training and development. You'd think it would be... I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and that's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely... Oh, my. You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. How would I even begin to tell you? I haven't seen Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try it one more time, officer. What mode of government? Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called... Oh dear. But we should stop for...
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brave.
You were doing quite well.
A sigh.
But maybe a fresh defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this... Of course, sweetie. Someone more...
No.
Of course. Then I don't know. Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that? What do you mean? He's just on edge because of the lynching. Don't judge him too harshly. Anyway, I'm glad... Oh, sweetie,
You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you.
Oh, I'm sure...
She's not really lusting up.
You must be joking.
It's not easy to...
Already did that. You were too proud to take the check. Your deportment remains dignified, as you
Sweetie, I only have a few...
Wonderful.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Oh, thank you, dear.
Even the loot.
Now, what else, sweetie? Of course, dear.
You keep coming back. That's good of... Gotta prepare for spring...
A small cabinet on the wall is filled.
Okay, Here. Okay, here.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
shit coming up strong, I mean drugs. The kid.
Yeah, Kuno, right!
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake!
The fuck does Kuno know what?
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit. What? You wanna fuck Kuno now? What's the matter? Kuno, who's the man now, huh?
What was that, Kuno?
Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon. The fuck are you talking?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
You will see.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got? Kuno doesn't. Fuck does Kuno care? Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not.
Kuno's fuck imp.
End of conversation.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno? I don't know. Mesk or I don't know. Kuno gives this info out. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Your test.
Get lost,
Kuno's.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Yeah, Kuno's in a.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fit. Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno. Help! Help! He...
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please! Help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
What?
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
Okay, pig. Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want? You're dreaming, pig.
A little.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno!
Yeah, like a fucking.
You're lucky you didn't die there!
Yeah. Kuno's got some. What are you? Like 80, right?
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied. That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little. Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen, listen. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500. Pig, these are found modular. Believe it,
These could drastic coach physical. They will also make you into an idiot.
Alright, Pico.
Don't do business.
As you can see, Kuno.
There's more to his distrust than being
The fuck? A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno's.
I can't hear you, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beatdown bay.
The kid may have.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit.
Stop turning into a.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't look at that fucking shit. Fuck does Kuno know?
The lieutenant take.
It's a trap, Kuno.
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there. Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dick. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Look, Kuno doesn't.
Yeah, her.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind, lazy dinks. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't.
We should think about calling it. You should take care of that. Let's talk to it.
I can't believe it felt like springtime. I'm a nighthawk. What can I say?
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope... How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. I think fugue states are more... Sylvie had the key. The trash...
Ah, deal. Thank you anyway.
Yes. Yes. Have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed? As a police officer, evidence being money. You can't stay here without money. Not until you bring me...
Okay, I might...
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Yes?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the... Yes, the bird's nest, Roy, near the canal. We've been there.
The lieutenant nods as you take.
All right.
He's downplaying. The dashboard lights. The lights on.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the...
As you hold your ledger's clip under the head.
There she is.
Around the borders, the rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo. You catch a faint...
Ah, let me see. Right here. Oh yes, Coal City.
There are many of them. The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? The next is... There are so many, it's hard to count. The last row, that's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the army.
Son, here is where we score your life.
The first row represents your years of service. That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth? Cool. I'm glad you joined us. Not a lot of money. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around. Wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you... Call it what you want. You were a Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's right.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, there are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Par exemple, anything's better than annihilating yourself with... If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty.
A dark pool of cheap wine, honorably done. You have given up some of your own blood for theirs.
Very noble of you. Are we done?
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Tremble. The time is now. Time for the show. For Taola. Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos. The face of the woman fret. The cover of this behind him rise. These images speak to something burbling. The back blurb below. The story opens. By nightfall, only 9 Tiribald. And with deadly finesse, his a few chapters this book, The Northmen, the man from Heimdall extracts a... What do you mean? Because the flame of justice burns bright, you skip past us in the center as the... This is swiftly. The visitors toss up in an instant, the night over. When the din of battle settles, only he probably is. But you can't, considering the man from Heimdall.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivity.
Put the flashlight away.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Yes, we'd like...
Roy takes
Yes,
No one was
of course.
Thank you. Here's the 100...
the windfall.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps? Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
The boomboxes wait on the
And here you are. Hello, hello. Let me... Of course. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. It will take just...
Her voice is...
Gottlieb.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Oh, it's you. Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the... Do exactly that. I'm the most serious person at the station, detective. Now, hard to tell exactly what it was over the phone. Or, actually, yep. Yes, positive thinking is a...
He sounds very... You're detecting very...
Cut down on the...
Oh, but speed. Sweet speed. It goes so well with alcohol, too.
And you survived it. Even better. Anything else? With all the damage you be... What else?
It's hard to say if he...
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? You want the real...
So it's...
And no...
It's not fucking cryo-acta-latte. It's super glue, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a sec. Sylvie, yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need to tell? Yes, I know who you are. You... Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, but yes, you absolutely should. It's awful there.
Uniform? Please, no. You were trying to impress...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
Great. Anything else? No? Not me? Yeah, go on.
You hear the...
Anything else I can help you with? 57?
In the cabin, you see a set. As you tap on...
No, that's it.
An inconspicuous pile of the roof. It's nothing. someone just left some roofing. An inconspicuous pile, because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. An inconspicuous pile, because it's nice. An inconspicuous pile, because it's nice and orderly. An inconspicuous pile, because it's not. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing, because it's nice. An inconspicuous pile of the roof, because it's nice and orderly. An inconspicuous pile, because it's nice and orderly. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below. There he still is. You crack open the
Did you?
The man before you is naked. The material appears to be ceramic, delicate and fragile.
Their armor, ceramic plate, under the heel. Fair weather model T500 VE.
A small bell-like. Suddenly your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
It's anything but. This material...
Faint, like whirls of floor. If trees were made with smooth, the whirls are in a shape.
Good. We have a make and a number. That's something. Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know. No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the... They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre. The Mazda.
Fucking talking about underpants.
It is. We've requested for a full set, about 4 years of wait. As a wage, it's regrettably small. That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in the hangman's knot.
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries. Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. Yes, it often is. This belt worries me. It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. This makes getting him down much more. A noose is one of the... That ladder can't carry a grown man.
Could be. The shape of the branch support. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches.
A map of the stars.
As if someone left.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat.
Etrugat. An instant call. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small...
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say it is what... Sure. Just...
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by. His eyes are milky. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode. From the organic process, the corpse...
Who is he?
The corpse looks right through you. As you narrow, this is a trick. Only the lower extremities.
I see it.
The monster comes back.
So, what do you think? I do. Most of...
Stop talking.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her head. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have...
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Did we? I don't feel lucky. I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead. That sounds about right, yes.
But there is no breath to catch. Oh,
are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up.
There's no question. There's only cutting. How hard can it be?
Yeah!
How? Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where?
Yeah, now we're talking.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
What else can we do? I was really...
Confirmed. It's unsafe. But what other options? The man before you is naked.
Yes, we do.
He breathes.
Oh yeah, do this shit! Fuck!
I'll blow his head.
Take it!
Yeah, take the
Silence. With and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger...
He's gonna fucking...
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off.
God damn it.
Oh my, he feels bad.
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? Kuno's so...
The lieutenant doesn't say a word.
No, any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. I think you have your...
Bitches fighting.
I have to say, it's big...
Take his gun and show him how to use it.
It's bad as it is. Go ahead.
This is the so...
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boy!
The cold peak.
The fuck are you...
Kuno is... The buckle.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of the slow move.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir. With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped.
Communism.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
Ace is high.
The Ace is High, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the Revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves. The lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salute.
I knew these guys were
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me. It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy. Yes, I'm satisfied too. Initial examination of the victim. We were exhaustive in our efforts there. Good job. 3. Field autopsy. This will not be...
The fuck are they on? Cops are gonna cut his shit.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, good. In the meantime, we should locate the representative of the logistics company. I bet she has a fresh perspective to offer us. Yes. And those were...
An intricate web, it still kind of looks gone for you to discover.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? Well? Great, thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. Or please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20...
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCA.
This is the door to...
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM? I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
You're cold, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night. You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. We performed a thorough initial inspection of the victim's body, so that's good. One could say it's the main thing to do in a murder. Then you shot the body down, which was quite the shot. I admit I wasn't sure whether I should give you the gun, but I'm glad I did. We still have to perform the autopsy though. But we did do a thorough search of the crime scene. That's great. Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean. Including Everard Clare, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however. Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief. You can look into the process of changing your name after we finish this investigation. We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow. Above all though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those would, as you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly. By we don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couronne and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it. The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. Do you? No, we are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes. Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate. Me too, but I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes. Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk drawer. This door has been closed with a padlock. This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk drawn number on the board says, number 11. What are you doing? This door has been closed with a padlock. What are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
I believe it's the shackle you...
He's just trying to help. This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk drawer. What are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't
Perhaps you should give it another go.
The shackle snaps.
After you, Detective.
A plaster cast, but honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're except that Krasmazov is dead. He's been dead for 50 years now. Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for... Very well. Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you? Alright, but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't. Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then, I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway? Alright, Kras. You fought in the revolution and everything, if you say so. The White Star, the photos on the wall, I think we have broke whoever lives here. There aren't many communists around, not after...
This door is number 28.
Let's see if it...
No one answered.
Looks like the young... We should return tomorrow after we have... Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Damn. Turns out... The face of King Free. This section includes, you also face it, you flip back to the, it takes a, as you leave. The main feature though, is a long essay titled, This So-Called Artist. You flip back to the front of the magazine. Unsurprised, you skim the... Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the cake. The writer, you flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of comrade, as you... But, like, so please, if you value...
What do you expect?
You flip back to the front of the... This section, you also... Face it, you flip back to the front of the magazine. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers is not what you end up doing. You squeeze, a hot flash of rage comes over you. It's unjust. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess, suddenly afraid of you for some reason. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of paper. Yes, you can piece them. Why, yes. Every last alphanumeric in the files begin. Harry Dubois, HDB. This one is relatively easy. The mural, True Love. People caught. The graffito crew is the case file. The crew agree. The 9,000 people subjected to the murals, a staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next. In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity. Not much has changed in the meanwhile.
Yes?
The rotting man lies on his side. The rotting man. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten up. Because there's a secret. There it is. You see a shabby little door. Be still, my beating heart. It's you run your tongue across the...
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in? And then what?
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno!
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer. It's a vitamin pig. Don't you know?
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
You're not getting this, pig.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fuck...
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't fuck... Fuck does Kuno care?
He's on your crime scene, bossing.
Fuck does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno-S.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But what?
Fuck you!
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked.
Stop talking to him! Kuno...
She understands what you're trying.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer. Fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faced... She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. I knew you pigs were too naive for this.
The creature. Fear.
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up. Look, Kuno's gonna put...
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal. Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know. Fuck knows, she said. Crazy people. The fucking...
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkar.
Fuck no, she's not me sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway. Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark. Yeah, that's the place. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days. In the corner. I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just Kuno's got this shit under control. No, it's not okay. See, it's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her.
This is what it...
I'm going to kill you.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now.
All right. Now we can do business. Yeah? What do you want? Kuno...
Oh, don't look him up!
See? Look, Kuno's gonna... See? It's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pan buying shit? That's on now too. 90% discount for Kuno's pig. Kuno can flex. Kuno flexes for hobos. Kuno sees you're in need. Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad, okay. Kuno's listening. Alright, pig. You can plug him, but you can't stop him. It'll only buy you time. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Secured to the door, a shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Snip, don't let the quiet fool you. You can just go in now. A phone book lies open on the table. You pocket the bottle as blasted before you face the beast. Deruita. You're going to need the encouragement. Bundle of clothes, heat, something. It doesn't give a Your hand touches. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell. You don't have to take him down. He's already down. Silence. Only the pile of blankets, grunts. It's hard to say if there's anything. A lump of flesh, a groan rises from the man. The light from the wind. Don't forget his face. There's still plenty to be scared of here. Just not what you thought. No response.
Fucking
The man groans once again, and then it dawns upon pig. He's trying to call you a pig. His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore.
Does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way. Wow, that's heavy. Here you go. More than half in there. Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig? The fuck do you know about Kuno's life?
Yeah, we got...
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war. The collapse.
Yeah? How are you still standing, pig? You sneaked past him. You got lucky. Kuno's dad was out getting more drink. Kuno knew that. That's why he sent you. Kuno cares. Fuck right there where? Fucking 3 years or some sh... Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink. Kuno's got that shit under control. Yeah, pig, this shit is done. Now get... Kuno doesn't...
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One you swoop up and catch. What you have in your hand is a... The bed is cold and not but... The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight, and then sleep doesn't come. Maybe it's the bed's fault. Its synthetic filling, it barely covers your toes. It's a little better. Color, something to do with. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours? They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed Elysium. You're not coming back from shit, thrashing around in that everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. and you failed every single one of them. You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover. Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Good going, buddy. Really? You mean, why are you so tired? It's just that your heart is fine. You're too weak to say no now. Wait, of course. Martinez is Speed. You and Speed will be happy.